Yeah, yay! Doesn't, I don't know, doesn't feel like that much. It's actually been a couple of days after my 1 year anniversary, but I still wanted to talk about this just because it's 1 year anniversary, and I want to talk about how things were a year ago with YouTube and how they are now, and how things have changed and what I've learned. And maybe it can help someone like you if you're wanting to try to start YouTube. Maybe it can help you. I don't know. I just want to make a video about it. So if we go back to my first video, you can see that things were a bit different. I used to say, hello all you beautiful people, and I don't know. I don't like saying that as much. I feel like it's a lot less natural. Things have changed when it comes to the quality. Like, you can kind of see this shitty static over here, and that has changed a bit. I like that. But the cool thing about looking back at all this is how you can see how you've kind of progressed like this. Okay, this is a perfect example. The greatest comeback in Valorant history, this video. I didn't even realize that you could turn it up to 1080p. So what I did was I published it, I think at like 480, like the original whatever I had it at. Was it this one? I think it might have been the Uncharted 1 crushing difficulty one. It was, yeah, because this was the one I had it for. It's still really bad quality too. Look at my camera. And let's jump up to one of my like most recent videos. I think this one's a good example of recently Lionsgate. Boom. Audio is way better, quality is way better. And basically what I did for that, so if you're a new content creator, I can show you kind of what happened. And what happened was I realized a couple of things. For one, I use Streamlabs. With Streamlabs, you want to make sure that your mic, so I actually, weird things I use, I use this Razer Siren Mini. And it's very good instead of this. And because I use the Razer Siren Mini, that makes the quality a lot better, so I would definitely recommend that because it's not that expensive. And then you can also adjust the filters in here. There's a big tutorial video about that. So what I want to say is that I realized that, like, for example, the bit rate, you go into settings and then you can go into, I think, output recording. And then you see that the bit rate is like way more up for me. Let's see, another thing that I appreciate is the community that I've kind of grown, which has gone from like just my friends, which it kind of sucks because like in the beginning you feel like your friends, because like your friends have obviously just subscribed to you because they're your friends. They're not like, yeah, this guy has amazing content, I'm going to subscribe to him. That's not the case. They're just going to subscribe because they're your friends. So when other people subscribe, I think it means a bit more, just because it's nice to know that it's like, hey, your content's good. And so when I make like a Breath of the Wild tutorial video, which has been doing pretty well, and you can see in the comments, it's like, looks like a good avenue, very well explained, very helpful. It's like a lot of stuff that makes me feel like, oh, I did something, that's nice. The other thing I want to talk about is just like YouTube in general, like how the algorithm and shit works, because it is really weird. So for example, I made this video, which took 2 weeks. The beauty of speedrunning. I really wish that this video did better, because it did take 2 full weeks of editing. And I only got 640 impressions over the course of, I think, a month? Yeah, about a month. Which is bullshit, because there weren't really any keywords in there, but I wanted to make sure that I just wanted it to be a good video, and I'm still that's my best video in my opinion still. But because of the whole keyword system, it didn't do as good as I wish it did. But then there's also this video, which is it is literally just a fucking complete keyword. You've got DiddyCon, so if someone is searching up DiddyCon, they'll find this. And you got highlights / montage, made sure to put both in there. And then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and even with that basically just being a fucking keyword abomination of a title, still only 800 impressions over the course of February, so about a month. What the fuck, YouTube? So I realized a lot, basically what I'm saying is that a lot of YouTube is luck-based because you might want to, maybe you'll just jump on this trend. Like the Nintendo Direct video that I made, I think this was on the exact day that the Direct came out, and it still did not do that well. And to be fair, the thumbnail does kind of suck, but I also don't really think 400 impressions is that much anyway. And the other thing I want to talk about is like the dislike thing, because it's so funny. Like my Pinocchio Extremely Bad trailer thing. It's basically, if you haven't seen it, it's just making fun of this incredibly terrible movie. There's a horse that talks about how he's a Facebook mom, basically, and how, you know, you haven't seen his bad side yet. And 2 people have disliked that over 12 likes, yes. But why? Like, I want to find these people and be like, so why? Similar with the Beauty of Speedrunning video, like that got 1 dislike, and it's like, what is wrong with you? Who the fuck did that? My Breath of the Wild videos got a couple of dislikes. Oh yeah, here's the big one. So this video, if you haven't seen it, Insane Christmas Cookie Stories, I think, in my opinion, this is one of my best videos. I find it very funny. And it's basically me and my cousin made Christmas cookies, these are the and I turned it into like a Christmas cookie story where it's like, this guy killed him, this guy killed this guy.
He was just walking one day, and he had the urge to murder someone and kill someone, and oh, look at all the blood. Oh, he killed someone, and he probably pissed himself in the process.
So I basically God, I love this video. At the very end, it culminates with me being like, oh, look at all this blood, and then it's like, oh, this is a candy cane.
Look at all the blood. This is a candy cane.
And then it ends. And it's a pretty, I would think it's a pretty fucking harmless video, right? But apparently, 4 people did not think it was a very good video, and I had a theory about this. It's that a bunch of Christian moms found this video, and they were like, oh, you can't kill people on Christmas. And then because I think it's also where I say that, you know, then there's this cross. It's like, it's just an X, it's not the fucking cross here. Otherwise, why would you dislike this video? That was my theory. I don't know what theory you guys would have. Hopefully those people don't come back. And then here's the perfect, like, opinions, like, you can't have your own opinions video. This video is ranking Smash Ultimate characters based on how cancerous they are. I thought that some of the assholes that disliked it would have something to say, but they just didn't. They just disliked it, probably because I put their favorite character as the most cancerous. And it's like, all of you 13-year-olds out there, and I want everyone else to hear this that still hasn't grown up. Opinions can differ, and you can acknowledge when they might actually be right. When it comes to saying that Sonic is a cancerous character, you shouldn't be like, oh, this bitch, how could he? That's my favorite character. Sonic is my best friend. Instead, maybe you should look at yourself and take a long stare in the mirror and realize that Sonic is kind of cancerous. When he's spin dashing all over the stage, you don't think, ha 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 ha, this is so much fun. You are thinking, please go off the stage and suicide kill SD, go away. Aside from that, this video, I self-promoted on Reddit, and I thought it was fine because from what I remember, the rules stated that they never were like, hey, you can't self-promote. And to this day, I still think that I was in the right. One day I want to go back to this and be like, I wonder why. I wonder if I was wrong. From what I remember, I still remember this one guy, after like a full day of the video being up on the subreddit, I was like, well, the mods haven't fucking taken it down yet. And he was like, well, they just don't, you know, they're not usually this active, so we kind of have to do things ourselves. And it's like, you Like, no, I think that after a full day of it being up, I don't think that, like, I think that it's fine. I don't think that the mods aren't doing their job. And if they are you like, are you by chance just monitoring the mods? Are you modding the mods and making sure that they do what they do, and you're just constantly there, like, are they disliking this? Are they removing it? Oh, they didn't remove it. Well, I must have to say that well, it was just a mistake by them, and this was just obviously a mistake, and your video is trash, and I have to remove it. This video I'm still very proud of. This was the first video that I spent a lot of time trying to make sure that it was good. And as you can see, when you go here, god damn, look at that quality. Look at that fucking, look at all of this shit, this static on the far right. You can really tell that this is a high quality video, and then you come back to here, hold up, full screen me 2022, and the difference is fucking night and day. This video was a video that I want to be very clear. I really love this thumbnail. I remember, so I self-promoted on small YouTube channel for Reddit, which is basically a channel that you can get like feedback from for your videos. And a lot of people were like, this is a mess. This, I will always stand by this and be like, god damn, that is such a cool thumbnail. You're telling me that this is a mess? He has Joy-Cons for a weapon and the Q-tips that you would clean it to fix Joy-Con drift as a sub-weapon. It's so cool. It's the Joy-Con drift monster. That is Nintendo, and yet it still didn't do very good. And yeah, I don't know. I really like that thumbnail. That's all I wanted to say. I did want to talk about, so this video doesn't really count because this is past the 1 year anniversary, even though I still liked it. But like, I do like how much I progress, I think is mainly what I want to say with this video. It's like with knowing more about how Canva works for thumbnails and how Wondershare works for editing, is like I've come a long way, I think. Kind of advice I would want to say is that just don't treat YouTube as your one source of, I don't know, like exposure, income, whatever it is, because YouTube is not going to give a shit about you. For some reason, even though there are 2 billion people that use YouTube, there's like 2 billion users, it still will just not recommend small content creation content. That's a weird way of saying it. Small content creator content. And I'm going to fucking prove it right now. Hold up. So when I'm signed out on YouTube, you already see the constant, like, annoying this. What YouTube recommends to you is always the exact same shit. It's always, you know, trends, have way too many views, you know, Ukraine garbage. I don't like hearing or seeing that. You've got really popular shit. Like, pretty much all of these are going to be they're going to be extremely popular. All the videos that show up are going to be like 2 million views, 20 million, 2.3, 5 million, like at least I think 500,000 views. Very rarely will you see something that isn't like that. And it's really annoying. I've actually had this idea, which YouTube will never do, but I have always liked this idea where you would have like a small content creator tab where like specifically small content creation would be put in so that you can just view some shit, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm so tired of only having like 3 to 4 main big content creators to view. And like, for example, take Penguin Zero, Moist Critical, pretty much my favorite creator. But recently he has been like very negative, and this isn't to throw shade or anything. Don't fucking dislike the video just because I'm saying that his recent content hasn't been super good. But if you look at it, you can see a very common pattern. We look at this video. This is, I think, just a fine video. It seems good. Negative video about jail. Twitch stream, Elden Ring. Another negative video, awful day. Twitch stream, good but big event, so it's a very rare video that's ever gonna happen. Twitch stream, very negative video. Funny-ish video. Twitch stream, negative video, actual good video. I don't know why the fuck these never do that well. Twitch stream, negative video, Twitch stream, negative video. And because of that kind of pattern, it really sucks because it kind of makes you more negative. Like, I've noticed that my mood is a bit worse just after watching a lot of Charlie's videos, just because it's like, it's so negative. And I see it a lot with Twitch streamers too, like even Charlie, where like if he's told to do something or like, you know, stop doing nothing, he'll say something pretty reasonable, like, well, if you're not enjoying the stream, just leave, go watch another stream. But then like you realize that the companies have kind of enforced this, like inadvertently put this fucking almost like policy at this point, because it's so commonplace that like big creators are really fucking, like, that's the main way of actually watching any content. And I have tried to find content creators on both sides, small content creators. Holy shit. The majority of the time on YouTube, you'll search up something and then you have to filter by, like, there's this little filter thing, but it's awful. And I'm gonna sign out for this too, and this is proof, signed out right there. And now I'm gonna search, let's just do Nintendo, because Nintendo is a very, I would think that it's common. Mario Kart DLC is gonna come out super soon. Actually, you know what, fuck it, Mario Kart, not Nintendo, Mario Kart. Immediately you've got, you know, fucking 8 million views, 70,000 views from GameXplain, which is huge channel, 500,000, huge channel, 290, again, huge, a bunch of huge channels, which that's not exactly bad, that makes sense. But let's say, okay, well, I want to view a small channel. So let's see, where can I find a small channel? Oh, look at that. There is no way of fucking searching for a small channel. So like the main way of actually searching for anything is under view count, but again, this doesn't even work. It immediately uploads like the biggest, most highly viewed video. So let's do upload date. Maybe it's a lot shorter. Octane Blue, I don't know who that is. Maybe he's small. So let's try to visit his shit. Oh, 100,000 subscribers almost. It seems like there is not a very good system for this shit. Because it doesn't matter, this proves that it doesn't matter where uploading takes place. Like, if it's like, if it was 1 second ago, it could still be a fucking huge content creator, so you need a subscriber count. And it makes absolutely no sense where I can just go to here, let's go to my Pinocchio comment section, and they just straight up have a subscriber count option. I can go to 100, 1k, 10k, 100k, 1 million, 10 million for some reason, and they don't even let you go like lesser than 100. It's just kind of fucking here. It's baffling. It's very strange to have this as a feature where it's like, oh, this person has over or equal to 100 subscribers for a comment section on YouTube, when it could be used a lot better. And this is a little bit off topic, but I just want to talk about it because it's very similar on Twitch, where if you go on Twitch, I met Pars on Twitch, high five Pars, but the process of doing that, holy shit, it was like one night, and I was just searching for a small content creator that I liked watching. It took like, I think 2 hours of just scrolling before I found someone that didn't say bro and bruh all the goddamn time. I hate that shit when everyone just says bro and bruh every like two seconds. I hate it. And I couldn't find anyone else, and I finally found him. But it sucks. That's why it's so easy to stick to big content creators, but when big content creators keep doing negative videos or just very lazy videos, it's not as fun. Small content creators need to really work to like try to find like good shit and try to get more exposure. But God, it's so hard. I think that's what I want to say with YouTube right now, is that YouTube's kind of like system is really bad. So if you're going to upload content, make sure to upload it on like YouTubers, small YouTube channel. I don't want to say TikTok. I fucking hate TikTok. But if you want to go down that path of TikTok, I think that's good. I don't really know what I wanted to say with this video, other than it has been fun. I will say that content creation on YouTube has been a lot of fun, and I'm pretty proud of the content that I made and how people can react to it. Sometimes not how they react to it, but the majority of the time it's good. And I guess I just wish that it was a bit easier, but hopefully that this can serve as like a, hey, this is how YouTube works a bit. After a year, I've learned a lot of stuff about YouTube, and a lot of it is bad, but I also am very proud of the content that I've made. And if you want to see more of my content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm going to make more. There's a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC thing happening this, I think, Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. So I'll be making a video about that. And yeah, otherwise, I'll just, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully this wasn't just another fucking rant that I do. And yeah, bye.